Hello everybody, welcome back to Idle Zeros, and as you can see by the title, this is actually our Chapter 5 clear video. It's been a three-part series. I appreciate those of you who have seen it all. I know it's been a journey, but we're going to keep on going to that video real quick, just so I can explain the clear. This was the second most difficult stage of Chapter 5, right behind 531. However, all it required was perfect fear on the homes. Uh-oh, it didn't restart. We can make it restart though. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, perfect fear on the home so that they never got active skills. And then that was it. We liked it when HHA got his active skill off because it just meant more blocks for us, which meant more shields for us. Dot Purify and everybody, of course. But that was that. And then I wasn't expecting to clear 5, 6, 10 on the first attempt, but I did. But that's why I started recording early, because it looked really easy. But yeah, so we missed the big nuke of the boss. But the clear remains all the same. I'll be going into the actual account here in a moment to showcase the stats of everybody so that we can see what is required of an LFA if he's going to clear with 5 trends. Vesa being the last to die because she resists crits. So our damage is going to be a little bit gimped there. I'm also sorry that I didn't record. Here we go. I'm sorry I didn't record most of 5, 6. I actually did this on stream in Discord. So if you're not on Discord, or if you are on Discord, you can hit me up. Somehow. I'm around. You'll be able to find me just in the various Idle Heroes Discords. Just ask for Will. You'll be able to find me, and then I'll invite you to my Discord. In my server, I have all of the clears for Chapter 5 and onward with LFA listed with down to the attacks, the artifacts, the stats, everything you'd need if you'd like to replicate my clears. I have that all detailed there. But so what we're working with here is our LFA currently. The final clear was with 15.7 million attack because I was running Rui Scepter. Right here is with Melodic Strings. So that's that. Pretty cool. Fully subbed, obviously. Destiny 2. Here's our HHA. He was about 6.5 mil attack at the time of the clear. He's at almost 7 now because I've just gotten his tenants. So that's nice there. Building up Vulcan as well for slot 2. I'll sell both those copies eventually to get some Starry back because those are slots 2 and 4, which will eventually be replaced by the Transcendence, Star Alchemist, Holmes Young, and Sword Flash. See ya. So here's my Elena and my Queen. Elena's attack is so high because she has the trans flag on right now for Force War. Halora has a mirror so that she can outspeed LFA and get a humongous active skill round 1. So that's what we're up to there. We cleared depth 16 rather easily. There's a video of that on the channel. We can't clear Realms Gate 141. It's quite problematic for us. But we'll get there eventually. I'd love some more Vortex to push, but I imagine they'll load it with Divine Power, so perhaps it won't be as fun as I'd like. Also, there won't be much more LFA content, at least not as much as I'm putting out now. And that's because Chapter 6 sort of left a sour taste in my mouth. If this wave looks familiar, it's because it's been recycled over and over and over and over again by DH. And so it just doesn't seem worth keeping up the necessary spending to remain competitive in the new game modes because I'm not feeling very challenged by them because I've already demonstrated that I can clear them with the heroes I have available. It's just that they just send them back at me with more stats, and so it's not really very fulfilling. It's very boring for me, at least on here. So spending is probably going to be near zero if not zero, from here on out. So it feels bad, but at the same time, I'd rather spend money on actual games that will enrich me and, you know, make me feel satisfied with coming up with strategies. My favorite analogy for this, which if you're on Discord, you've seen like 50 million times from me already, is that basically DH hands you a 3x3 Rubik's Cube in the form of 461, right? And you solve it, um, expecting a 4x4 to be given to you after you demonstrate that you can solve the 3x3. But instead, what they give you is the same 3x3, except it's just been glued together so that you have to push the pieces harder, um, but still using the same strategy. And it's just utterly mind numbing to to play, and frankly, it's mind blowing from a game design perspective. I wish they would make it a little bit more. I wish they would put some more care and thought into it, because I think all of 6-1 is just like a best of compilation of all the most annoying stages. Like 6-1-2, I believe, is 3 flame strikes, 3 Valks. And then 6-1-5 is 2 Homes, 2 Taras, and 2 Oberons. Not necessarily in that order. But then 6-1-7 is literally the exact same stage. The exact same one. So I'd rather just spend money on games that have a little bit more care and thought put into the design. But I appreciate you stopping by. More content to come. I have like 10 more accounts, most of which, well, some of which haven't featured very much. I'm going to just announce it now. I'm 40k Crystals of Transcendence away from building Bloodtide Queen Urania on one of my accounts. So Spider Lady's debut is not but a few weeks away for you guys, a few days away for me. But I have to space the uploads apart a little bit further than normal because I'm at school now and I don't have the time nor energy to put effort into thumbnails, which you've seen. This is like upload number 3 in a row or 4 in a row with low effort thumbnails. So that's the explanation as to why that is. But also it's tougher to record now because I've got roommates and stuff like that to share my space with, and I obviously don't want to bother them with my crazy ranting. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by for the LFA account shenanigans. I'm not going to stop playing it, of course. It's just that I'll just lose my competitive edge. Still 5 trans, still decently competitive, so I imagine when I get my 6-1, I'll still be up there with the best of them. But yeah, just don't expect as much content coming from LFA. Expect more from Sahi or other accounts. So that'll be either fun or not fun, depending on how you view things. But I appreciate you stopping by regardless. Yeah, that'll be that, I think. Did I go over everything? I'll show my houses real quick. Just real quick. Here we go. So here's LFA's. Getting a decent bit from there, 7.2 mil attack. 1 mil exactly from Aspen, 2.29 from Halora, 900k from Anki, and 3 mil from Elena. That's just because she has the flag on. And then HHA's home is rather sad. I actually fed the Fiona that was in slot 3 because I forgot that you needed. I forgot she was a tenant for him, and I forgot why I built her. I thought she was just for food purposes, but so now she is actually inside Aspen here. I used it to get this void imprint. So that's rather sad. So I'll just rebuild Fiona. No big deal, but a little bit irritating nonetheless. But train. We can't forget train. I always forget train. Okay. 2.65 mil attack. Obviously not free to play. Quite advanced, actually. Some of you were wondering how my HHA was so strong with such little attack. That actually has more to do with all the damage reduction I have for Void Campaign. So the enemies do less damage, and therefore HHA shielding Just looks better by comparison. Also, this is huge for this. I've basically high rolled this for my entire Idle Heroes career. I rolled it 4 times in my first 100 tickets ever, which was awesome. And then I've just picked it from pink selection boxes since then. It's been absolutely humongous for progress. And especially now that the Void bosses are out and these treasures do apply to there, it's just even better. So, yeah, yeah, quite cool, quite cool. Sahi will be the next trans. But yeah, my next Destiny hero will be D3 LFA, and then I'll get D1 SQH. And that's just because I'm waiting to get core stuff for her. I have these, I can get her D1 now if I felt like it. I would just have to rearrange my stellar and stuff, but I sadly am limited. I need what is it? 75 more core shards for her to get noble core. But but yeah, so I just decided I'll just do D3 Aspen first. So that'll be fun. But okay, for real this time. I'm going to sign off now. Thank you all for stopping by. Have a good day, everybody.